Hey everyone, welcome back to Python tutorial series for beginners. In this video, we will be learning about one of the most important topics related to Python list, that is list slicing. So what is list slicing? Slicing is used to get a portion of a list. So if we have a list, that means we have multiple elements in a list. And if we want to extract portion of the list, we want to extract a particular set of elements from the list, then we need to use slicing. Let us see how it works. Let us create a markdown cell for list slicing. Let me execute it. So let us see the syntax. So to slice a list or to extract a portion of list, we need the list. This represents the list, the sequence, the start index from which we want the slicing to the end index, which means from the start index to the ending index, it will extract the elements from the list. Let us take a list called numbers and let us add some numbers in this list: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. So we have a list of numbers. Let us print its type. So in the previous videos, we learned if we want to check data type of a variable, we used a type word, keyword, and we execute. So it is list. Now we have also learned about the positive indexes and negative indexes. So let us use the positive indexes to do the slicing. So let's say we want to fetch the first three elements from the list. We want to extract the first three elements of the list. Then according to the syntax, we need to write the name of the list. Then in the square brackets, I need to mention the start index. So the start index in case of positive indexing is 0. The index starts from 0. So this represents the indexes of various elements in the list numbers. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And we want to extract the first three elements of this list. So what is the index of the first element? 0. Then colon. We need to apply a colon and we need to give the end index. What is the end index? We need to extract first three elements. So let us give 2 and see what it prints. Let us execute it. Oh, it printed 10 and 20, but not 30. However, we have given the end index as true, which is the third element, but still it has not printed 30. The reason is the end index is not included while extracting the elements. The first index is included, but end index is excluded. So if we want to extract the third element, I will have to give the value 3 as the end index, because the third index, that is number 40, will not be included. Okay, so extraction will happen till the second index, okay, to the index number 2, because end index is excluded. So let me execute this. Now it gives 30. So this is very important to remember that start index is included, but end index is excluded when we do list slicing. Let us try another example. Let us say we want to extract the elements 20, 30, 40 and 50. So these four elements we want to extract. Let us attempt it. Print numbers, then square brackets, start index, colon, end index. What will be the start index? So start index is 1 because we want to extract numbers from 20 to 50. So start index is 1 as index of 20 is 1. Very good. Now end index. The index of 50 is 4. But we have learned that end index is excluded while slicing. Hence, we will have to increment 1 and give the end index as 5 because 5, the fifth index will be excluded and extraction will happen till 50. Let us give 5. So, we got 20, 30, 40 and 50. Let us extract first 4 elements. So, we learned the syntax, the numbers list, square bracket, start index, end index. What is the start index? 0. What is the end index? We'll have to give 4 as we need to extract till the third index. So we'll have to give 4 and we can execute. So we got 10, 20, 30 and 40. One important thing to remember here that if we want to extract the elements from starting, then we can skip to write the first index. What does that mean? To fetch first 4 elements, I wrote 0, colon 4. But since we are fetching from the start, we can skip the start index. Okay, because we are fetching the elements from the 0th index, from the beginning of the list. So we can skip to write it. And if we execute, we get the same value. Both are correct, nothing wrong in this. Okay. If this is also correct, this is also correct. It is just the additional information that if you are starting from index 0, you can skip it to write. Now, similarly, let us extract the last 3 elements. How it will be? Print numbers, the same syntax, start index, end index. What is the start index for the last 3 elements? The start index is 3. Let's write 3. Now, since we want to extract the elements from 40, 50 and 60, so the index of 60 is 5. So we know that the end index is not included. So we will have to increase it by 1 and mention 6. Okay, then execute. Oh, sorry, I forgot the ending square bracket. Let me add and execute. So we got 40, 50 and 60. Okay. Now, since we are extracting till the end of the list, then we can skip to write the end index. What does that mean? We can skip to write the value 6 over here. So when we say 3 colon, Python will understand that it has to fetch the elements from index 3 to the end of the list. Okay. So both the syntax are correct. This is also correct. This is also correct. Now, whatever we are doing with positive indexes, we can also do with negative indexes. Let us see that. So, for our numbers list, I have mentioned here the negative indexes in the comments. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and -6. Okay. Now, let us try to fetch the first three elements using negative index. The syntax remains same. We have to give the start index and the end index. So start index is -6. What is the end index for the first three elements? For 30, it is, so the index of 30 is -4, but since the last index is not included, we will have to increment it and we'll have to give -3. So 10, 20, and 30. Similarly, if we want, since we are accessing the first three elements and we learn, if we are accessing the elements from beginning, we can skip to mention the first index. So we can simply give colon and -3, like we saw in the positive indexing. So 10, 20, and 30. If we want to access the elements 20, 30, 40, and 50, what it will be? -5, and since last index is not included, so we have to give -2 plus 1, that is -1. 20, 30, 40, and 50. Similarly, if we want to access last three elements, what it will be? To access the last three elements of the list, that is 40, 50, and 60. These three elements, I need to give the start index and colon. We don't need to mention the end index because Python will understand that we want to access all the elements till the end of the list. So -3 colon. Let us execute it. We got 40, 50, and 60. So in this video, we learned the list slicing using positive index as well as negative index. In the next video, we will learn another concept that is called using step value in list slicing.